I don't know. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but something is happening in Nairobi and in Kenya in general, and I'm talking in terms of weather. Kuna kiweather kimekuja si kizuri sana, especially if you're single. We're not hating, but pole sana. Anyway, my name is Joe, and
mine is Joy,
and together we are the J family. Today we are doing this vlog with baby Gianna as well. In the frame, you can't see the face because of the cold. We are keeping her away, but you have also been feeling the effect, especially when the madam here did the vlog with baby Gianna, and you guys loved it. And if you didn't get a baby fever, sijui. So that video and your comments prompted me to talk about this story. And I don't know, baby, if I've ever told you this story about that time I almost went to test drive a super expensive car, a Porsche Cayenne. Have I ever told you that story? No, I don't think I've ever told you. Have I? Anyway, I'm gonna give you this story, but there is always a lesson in everything and every story that I give. But I'm not gonna tell you what the lesson is, but come on, in Janjes, you'll know. So I'm about 23 years old. I've just started working, and yeah, I'm getting good money, but it's not that much, and I'm having all these possibilities about life. I feel like I have power to afford things I couldn't afford, or the things I used to dream about. So my bank was in Samia Business Park. So this day I go to do my things there, get a couple of things done, and once I'm done, I tell myself, let me walk through this place and see what it is about, because I've never covered the entire Samia Business Park. For those of you who know, it's along Mombasa Road. So as I'm walking, I see these beautiful machines, these beautiful cars. It's a Porsche shop. I don't know if it's still there, but yeah, that time it was there, and they have some massive cars. The reason why I'm saying I don't know if it's still there, because I knew they were pulling off the market. I don't know for what reason, but so I walk in, and I'm greeted by this wonderful lady. She's a typical she's a typical working class lady. She's in a kanai suit, short dress, high heels. Sometimes niache kudescribe hapo hivi. Anyway, she's in stilettos, and she approaches me, and she's like, hello, my name is so and so. I can't even remember her name. If I remembered, ntalala nje. Let me not remember. I don't remember her name. So she walks to me, introduces herself, and now let me pause you there and explain to you what my appearances are normally. You see today I'm looking smart, and even I look confused because I'm wearing a t-shirt and this kakot here, and then a jeans trousers. Thanks to Joy, she's been shaping up, but I cannot give her credit for this coat. But most of the time I put on oversized clothes. I put on oversized shirt and oversized short. Joy hates that. Joy hates that. But for me, I go with comfort over drip. I don't care about looking nice. I care about comfort. So that's what I was wearing that time. Shorts, just a normal t-shirt and a pair of shoes. What are they called? Sports shoes. So I walk this place. So I do not look like someone who can afford a car, let alone a Porsche Cayenne. Now I've walked into a Porsche Cayenne shop and this lady is walking towards me, and my in my thought I'm thinking I'm just into shopping, and then I go, even if she comes here, maybe she's coming to tell me that I'm not welcomed in this shop. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I've been told so many times, I've been chased actually so many times. I've been chased out of a restaurant because of my appearances. Sometimes the way I look. I remember this one time I went to watch shop. I was looking for some watches, and then I asked this lady how much they are selling some beautiful watches, and instead of telling me the watches are 10,000, she told me, don't worry about it, you can't afford it. That was in town. And then I asked, okay, so I know I can't afford it, but how much are they? 10,000. I was expecting something like 250,000. 10,000. I just afford to 10,000. Pilot mzima. Anyway, I walked out. So I'm expecting this woman is going to come and tell me the same thing and ask me, what are you doing here? Because I cannot change my appearances to please people. I wear what I'm comfortable with. Plus, I'm too lazy. So this lady comes, introduces herself, and she asks me, how may I help you? So I'm surprised. Oh, so you want to help me? Okay, so tusaidiane basi. I tell him I was walking by and I saw these beautiful cars, and I wanted to have a look at them and just inquire. And the lady is super helpful. She takes me through all the cars. One thing I have not mentioned to you guys is that my dream car is a Porsche Cayenne. I know what I'm driving currently is someone else's dream, and I'm grateful for that, and I thank God always. But my dream car has always been a Porsche Cayenne. So I'm paying attention and listening. I think it's a beautiful machine, and she's telling me all these things, horsepower, speed, and everything. And so I'm expecting, after she has told me all those things, she's gonna leave and go to attend to another person. But then she says something that I was not expecting. You know, she asked me, do you want to take it for a test drive? And I say, what? Do you want to take it for a test drive? At this point, I can't believe if she's being serious or she's joking. So I look at this lady and I'm like, you know, as a man, let me be honest. As a man, when a lady beautiful and in such a place tells you something, like it's being extra nice to you, you forget that a lady can just be nice and doing her work. So I start thinking, ama udema ananijua. Does she know me? Why is she being so nice? Ama anataka nini? And then something else tells me, maybe she's bored. Kwa work, maybe there haven't been many clients, and she just wants to get out of that shop. And the only way she can get away is if she's going for a test drive with someone. So a lot of thoughts are going through my mind. I am so tempted, I am so tempted. Like, I'm even imagining and picturing, in a Porsche Cayenne, my dream car, a lady next to me, driving in the sunset, to the left, Nairobi National Park, to the right, some beautiful houses, views, heading to nowhere, just going, yeah, with the music. Let's be together. Life Jennings playing in the background. So I'm imagining all these things. You know, we find somewhere like ourselves somewhere in the leafy suburbs. I am so tempted, you guys. I am so tempted to take the keys. But then I asked the lady, how much did you say the cars were again? She tells me, this one, this particular one that I want you to test drive, this one goes for 10 million. But there's another one there for 8 million. That one is a bit affordable. So all this time I'm just shaking my head. I know at the back of my mind, I don't have the 10 million. So this is what happens. At that moment, the lady is waiting for my answer, whether I want to take the car for a test drive or not. And here I am being pressed by my desires to take this car. You know, like imagine someone told you if you wanted to drive your dream car, maybe it's a Ferrari or a Bugatti or anything, and even driving, not even buying, driving, you know, you'll be tempted. But then I look outside and I see those hooligans with the buses and matatus driving along Mombasa Road. And I'm thinking, what if I take this car out there? And this is the day I meet one of those crazy men and they hit it. You know, will I afford 10 million? And even if nothing happens outside there and we do a successful test drive, and I bring the car back, wouldn't I have wasted time for this sales representative? Because like she's being nice, and I don't know, at that point I don't know if she's thinking I'm going to buy it or what, but so many things are going through my mind. At the end, I count the cost of that short time of pleasure. Maybe we'll have gone for test drive for 30 minutes a year, but I count that 30 minutes of pleasure against the cost implication. Should anything go wrong, can I afford it? And I tell myself, you know what? I cannot afford it, and I have to forgo this dream. And I say, thank you. I just wanted to look at the cars. Maybe some other time, and I'm gonna come back and buy. That's why I felt so sad when I read on this newspaper that they were closing down the shop for the Cayenne. But I believe up to this day, a few years later, I think 7 years later now, close to 7 years later now, I've never driven a Cayenne. But I believe one day I will, when I am ready to cater for the cost and everything. The reason why I'm telling you this story is because July is here, and you guys, you know how cold it is. And so many things could align themselves, and you see or think it could be a blessing, because your dream or whatever, or your desires, everything you've ever wanted, imekulewa hivi kwa meza, and you are told, you know what, you can have this for 30 seconds. But I want you to sit down and do the calculation and ask yourself, if I do this, I'm going to get this pleasure for how long? 5 minutes? If you're lucky, 10 minutes. But the cost implications are so high. Are you ready? Because I knew myself I wasn't ready for the Cayenne. But one day I'll be ready for it, and I'll probably own it for like 5-10 years. But at that moment, for only 30 minutes, it wasn't worth it. So always ask yourself, before I do this, for those 5 minutes, am I ready? Am I am I ready for the cost that comes with it? Because I can tell you what, if you decide to test drive and that is the day accident happened, you know, the cost could be permanent, you know. So that's it, guys. That's my story. If you think you can take anything from it, you can. Just make sure before you make any decision, you do the calculation and decide, are you ready for whatever you're about to do. So baby Jana is here, very beautiful child, but I can promise you one thing, you were so ready for her. You were so ready, and that's why you find even parenting is super easy, stress free, everything. Like yeah, the reason why I've decided to do this story is because most of you are coming in on a DM and asking advices, and you tell me your ages, and I cannot tell you not to do some things because times are different. Whatever you want to do, you just go ahead and do it, but always factor in the cost implication. Most of the time it will not be financial, it can also be mental and physical. Yeah, so that's it for me, and continue watching us, continue sharing our content if you like it, and if you have anything to say, positive criticism, positive compliment, just put it in the comment section, and we continue growing each other. I'm sure you are waiting for the next story, episode 6 about our first kiss, but it has been decided by the committee that ukiangalia pale kwa our channel, you'll see something written join. You can join our membership program, and I can tell you any content that you cannot post here because of many reasons, itakuwa pale, because we must also keep this channel clean, we must keep it inspiring, educating, as well as entertaining. So we must remember that. That's it. Bye guys. Jana nawaambia bye. Babe, leo hujasema kitu.
Bye bye.
Hujasema kitu. Hatuwezi enda kwa hujasema kitu. Sema kitu.
Sema nini?
Say something.
Let's continue buying things online.
I knew that
Link
was coming.
iko kwa description box.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put for you link ya kutoa njeve, ya kufukuza baridi, so that when umekaa hivi and you feel lonely and you feel hii baridi ya July imekutandika proper, enda tu pale ununue ka blanketi. It's cheaper than diapers. So I'm gonna put Fukuza Baridi collection there. Just make sure you go and check it out, and yeah, so that's it. Niko nimesahau hiyo part. Thank you very much for reminding me.